Lucy Hinchley first to go with a 7-year-old Pixie. And I will use this opportunity, this opening round, to throw it to you, Graham, and you take us through the course if you would.
Okay, as you would expect for a top quality competition and final here at Crufts, it's quite a testing course, but a very fair course, and I'll attempt to talk you around. Never the best place to go, number one, because you don't know what anybody else is going to do after you. So they'll start off over the first obstacle, and then you have to go around the back of the second one. Very nicely done. And then around a little sweep to the left-hand side, onto the seesaw. That's the control point, into the tunnel. This is just an odd little angle here, coming around towards the wall. And now they go into the weaving post, and a oblique entry into that. Nicely done. They must be competed correctly round. Now it's a little pull-in now into the tunnel. This is shaping up for a very nice opening round. Onto the A-frame, very nicely done. Got the contacts straight across. Oh, and she's just come inside that jump. She was supposed to go over it. Onto the dog walk and a straight finish. So that was actually a really great round there from Lucy. Well done. And you can see here they're supposed to go straight on over that jump, and she did a little pull through. Never mind, well done.
Jen Lewis is next to go. Darley Falls, I Want. And already a clear round, laying down the standard. I said they were the best handlers in the country that we're privileged to see this afternoon. And so far, going well for Jen and going well for Darley Falls as well.
Very nice round here. Sometimes less is more on agility. You can see she's nice and calm. She's not rushing the dog. Everything's going very smoothly. It's all about tight lines and tight turns. Just 2 more to go now. She must make the up and the down. Very nicely done, and a great finish there. Well done to Jen Lewis.
Terrific worker from Jen Lewis. Up into 37 seconds and going top of the pile, because Lucy Hinchley was actually eliminated. Here's the winning combination of a couple of years ago. Nara Cuddy and Sassy, 7-year-old Border Collie in this year's Great Britain squad. Represented Great Britain 5 times in the European Opens and the World Championships as well. So this very much a combination to watch. Nara and Sassy. Very good through the weed, really flying through there. Talking all the way around it as well, Graham. This is a proper combination, this one.
Yes, it is. Just need to stay calm and focused. Sometimes the dog can be just a little bit careless, but not on this occasion. Can she make the contact? Yes, she can. 1 more to go. Oh, what a great round there from Nara.
Winners 2 years ago, and going top by a couple of seconds, 35 seconds, and going clear as well.
And that's going to be the benchmark, I think. That's a really good time.
Laura Langman and Style, 5-year-old Border Collie from Oakhampton down in Devon, your part of the world, Graham, in the Great Britain squad. Very good relationship between these two as well. And we have seen early on the quality of this competition is so high. 5 faults picking up there. Again, they really are eating up those weaves so quickly through there. A lot of speed over the ground as well from Style, up and down over the A-frame, tight turn. Great speed, great jumping ability, and a bit of hesitation there. That'll be another 5 faults. And yet again, and sadly towards the end, this round has been ruined by that bit of hesitation. 15 faults, 41.2 for Lauren and for Style.
So now, and there we go, brick out of the wall, so unfortunate there. And then coming round, she opted to come on the right-hand side of those set of jumps, which just pulled the dog off the end one. Such a shame.
Mays and Annette Parker from Daventry, first grade 7 dog, 7-year-old Border Collie for Annette. And they are underway in the Great Britain squad. This pairing first time at Crufts as well, making a lot of noise about it, but quick and clean in the opening 12 seconds or so. Just a little bit of hesitation. Again, all the dogs so swiftly through the wheeze, skipping around that tight turn at the top of the course as we look at it, in and out of the tunnel in a flash, up and down over the A-frame, right in front of us, looking pretty good, Graham.
So unlucky. She just called the dog and the dog came to her instead of doing the jump. So unlucky. 5 faults for a refusal. She'll finish off. Got to keep going in these competitions. Oh, a little bit of a stop on there. That's going to cost her. And a run round the end of the last jump. So that's another 5 faults. Such a shame. Well done. And again, she just assumed the dog was going to do it. So there we go. Good effort, though.
Martin Reed, consistent member of the British setup and spring 5-year-old Border Collie, raring to go on the European and the World team last year, this combination. Seen how quickly these rounds can unravel, just a blink of an eye, a slight bit of miscommunication, and it all goes wrong, and that's the beauty. And there's a pole down there. That'll be 5 faults. So infuriating when you lose ground and lose points on a fault like that. Otherwise, it's very good and very clean from Martin and Spring.
Yes, class act, this pair. Young dog, young handler. He's going to be in the mix for a long, long time. Very talented partnership, this. So, and what a great running dog walk to finish off with. Well done, Martin.
Very quick time, 3rd quickest in fact, but infuriatingly just clipping that, picking up those 5 penalties.
Just turning in front of the dog, and look at this dog walk. Wow, get out of the way, cameraman.
Sian Illingworth, 3rd here a couple of years ago with Image, 5-year-old Border Collie, in the Great Britain squad this year. Crawley in Sussex. So these two have a bit of form. Absolutely enthralled by this. Just a slight hesitation, but it's still very quick and very clean. Going through the lines. So quick. Lovely, this, Graham.
Yes, she can't relax just for even a split second here. She's working this dog really well. Now she's got to move. Oh, she blind turns. What a great move there.
And so quick. 34.7 for Sian Illingworth and Image, and that is good enough to go top by a good second.
Just as I thought she was going to have to really shift to get into the corner, she puts a blind turn in. How she did that, I shall never know.
Here we go, next in, Anthony Clark with Protest Border Collie, 5 years.
Anthony Clark, very experienced, very successful handler with 5-year-old Protest from Lechlade in the British squad. These as well. We are seeing some very high-class quality competitors. 34.7 and no penalties. Sian Illingworth setting the standard. It's getting quicker and quicker all the time.
Pairing well used to high quality competition. This dog coming good probably in the last 12-18 months or so. And Anthony's a class handler anyway. Very calm. Notice the way that he's turning his shoulders, using his voice. You can do anything else you want, but you can't touch the dog in these competitions. Oh, and he's run past it, and running past it, they've gone on to the next obstacle, which was out of sequence. Such a shame.
So sad. So that'll mean another disqualification for Ant and for Protest, 5-year-old Border Collie. It's a cruel, unforgiving sport. Just take a little step wrong and you're out of the competition, you're out of this one. Keep an eye on this partnership. David Munnings, last year's winners, and 6-year-old Fame won the senior large dogs at Olympia just before Christmas, very much in the British picture as well. This is a combination to admire and to be feared by the rest of the competitors. A reminder, it is 37 seconds the time to beat and have to go clear as well. I hesitate to throw it to you like this, but this is looking excellent.
It is. Dave's on a hot run of form this last 12 months or so with this dog. Great handler, great dog. Just needs to pick his feet up coming over the last obstacle. Oh, wow. This, so did I say he just needed to pick his feet up over the last obstacle? And he didn't.
My goodness me, just when you thought that David was going to go top of the pile, just clipping. Oh, the Kennel Club jump, and that'll be Lee Windiett from Sittingbourne, familiar figure at Crufts with 5-year-old Coy. Lee Windiett, familiar figures here, and Coy, 5-year-old, won at Olympia a couple of years ago. And the others, I was going to say, they were the seed. You have to concentrate all the way around on this, and there's a little lapse of concentration, and that's 5 faults, Graham.
It is very unfortunate. You watch Lee, though, different style of handling, very unhurried, very deliberate about what he wants the dog to do. There's no miscommunication at all, and this sport is all about communication between handler and dog. Now he's running, look at them both run, goodness. Great finish there from Lee, just finishing up with the 5 faults in a good time, 37.453.
And that'll be 6 points for Lee, 6th place at the moment for Lee Windiett and for Coy.
First of the Border Collie, competes for Team GB, has won 2 silver medals and a gold medal overall with Team.
Jessica Clairhugh and Cara, 8 years of age, first Border Collie for Jessica. Competes for Team GB, 2 silver medals and a gold medal overall. Became a team world champion back in 2015. If you remember, we saw her yesterday, a member of the winning large team, so that will help her having experience already this year of the unique Crufts carpet out there. It's a good opening 20 seconds as well, but they're going to have to hurry to beat 34.
They are, but another one of these dogs that doesn't look as though it's going anywhere in a hurry, but in actual fact it is. Very clean, very tidy, no time wasted at all. She'll be in the mix here coming up towards the end. She won't be more than a second or 2 out. Well done, Jess. Bit of hesitation onto the last jump.
It's a clear round for Jess, which is really good, but the competition is so high that at the moment she's down in 4th place. Laura Chudley from Markfield in Leicestershire, 6-year-old Troy, Border Collie. Competed in the Worlds last year. Had a baby earlier in the year, still competed in the Worlds after that in the British squad yet again.
So what we need to remember here, Jim, also is that tactics do come into play with this competition, because the last thing they want to do is get eliminated here. They want to put 2 solid runs on the board, because when you combine the results of 2 solid runs, it'll give them more than better chance of getting into this evening's final, which is what they want to do.
Yeah, let me just remind you, 16 dogs will go through to that final tonight, but we'll be enjoying with all of you 5 o'clock UK time. It's a clear round, it's a very quick round as well. She will be right in the mix with that one. 36.6 for Laura and for Troy, up into the top 3 and definite contenders.
Yep, she'll be really pleased with that. A good, solid, clear round there for Laura. And look at that. Don't let anybody tell you that these dogs don't like doing agility.
Neo, Border Collie, Helen Anderson, the handler from Norwich.
To recorrect that, what you want a recall start on a regular basis. You don't want the dog to move.
Off we go, slight delay at the start, but into action now. Helen and Neo down over the seesaw through the tunnel. Tight section of the course, so it's very easy to lose time. Probably just dropped a little bit of time there. Screaming weaves at Neo, and through the weaves very well. Clear and quick for Helen and for Neo. Flying, oh, and just at the A-frame. Didn't want to go up there, that's false. It's costly, it'll hurt them. They're still, and sadly, slightly disorientated there was Neo. And finishing the round, and that'll be slow, another false, refusal to go over that dog walk right at the end. And then just had a little hesitation as well. That was quite sad for me. That one fell apart a little bit.
Just starts to go wrong, and you can see that she decides to front cross it, and she's right in the dog's line. So the dog's now got to treat her as a roundabout and come round her. And then the dog just lost a little bit of confidence around the rest of it, and the dog know it's gone wrong. But there we are.
Dan Shaw, second last year, Geek, 5-year-old border collie, third year at Crufts, became agility champion this year. And in the Great Britain squad again, have to watch these two very carefully indeed. Dan and Geek looking to make up that place. Runners up last year. Looking good and looking fast as well. So close there, chasing Geek through the weaves.
Definitely a contender here if he can just keep it clean and tight here. Can't relax on that last jump, so just a couple more to go. Oh, and he's pulled the dog inside again. Well, that's a surprise.
That is a surprise. It'll be a costly mistake, not necessarily rule them out completely, but it's 5 faults. And for Dan Shaw and for Geek, and they will be very unhappy about that one having gone so well
they'll
earlier.
Certainly be disappointed, and just pulled the dog in. The dog wasn't committed to the jump. 5 faults is not the end of the world. It just depends on how the combined results go from the previous 2 rounds.
Charlotte Harding and Scandal, 9-year-old border collie, winners 3 years ago. 7th time at Crufts for 9-year-old Scandal. Loves agility and loves the big stage here at Crufts as well. 34.7 at clear rounds, and we have 4 clear rounds at the moment.
Another one of these partnerships that just seem to make it look so easy. There's no rush, nothing's too much trouble, but she's certainly covering the round here, Jim.
She is, and she's clear at the moment and will threaten the leaders, providing... Oh, I did say providing, didn't I? But what a quick time that is. 33.6. It is the quickest, but what a shame. 5 faults picked up there.
And that's what I said. It's just some dogs are just so deceptive, and Charlotte's a very smooth handler. Just mistimed it. That's nothing else you can say.
6th place as things stand. Last dog then, Joe Gleed and Scooter, 4 years of age, 2nd year at Crufts. Great attitude, super keen as well. Joe occasionally has to scramble to keep up with her.
She's doing really, really well. Joe just had a baby in December, I think it was, December the 27th, called Charlie. So congratulations to Joe and her husband. She's done tremendously well to get back into shape to be here. And this is shaping up for a really good round. Come on, Joe. Has she got a running dog walk? Yes, she has. Oh, she just... Oh, dear.
And that's a disqualification, sadly, for Joe at the end of that dog walk. Again, sudden disqualification, Graham.
Such a shame. You'll see here that the dog looks as though it's going to stop. It actually leaves it and comes back on it, so it's actually redone that obstacle, which is why she had the elimination.
If the feet hadn't gone back on the contact, it wouldn't have been elimination. So just in case you wondered, hang on, that dog got the contact. That's why. All right. So Jackie's doing the job.
So confirmation then that Sean Illingworth and Image, 34.7, top of the pile, going all the way down to the top 10, and it's going to be the small dogs coming your way next. But what a high quality competition we enjoyed here on day 2 of Crufts 2018.
Oh, it's exciting. Great competing there for the large dogs, and you've now got some of the, you've got to do a bit of fun. You just watch these. Some of the cream of the cream, as I call it in the UK. Seriously, good handling by everybody there. You can't block that at all. Fantastic. Unlucky with the dog. That's part of competing, unfortunately.